Look at this man. Sans. Skeleton. That's right, from Undertale. Yeah, he's beautiful, isn't he? Now, I've gone on about bad skeletons before, but this is a truly perfect skeleton. Skeletons are quite possibly the most important part of any character design. They are the framework of the human race by design, so naturally, designing a character would require very precise attention to detail for their skeleton. But Sans, he takes it to another level. Toby Fox set out to make not only a quality character design, but went as far as to boil it down to only the core essentials, the skeleton. He made a short, stubby skeleton that says puns, and did it masterfully. How does one accomplish such a feat? It eludes me. Just looking at Sans's overworld character sprite, we can see the most necessary parts of his design. Blue coat, black shorts, and white slippers. But they're pink. They're pink. The merch shows that, but this official artwork gives him blue sneakers. Okay, so I know what this looks like. His design isn't consistent. That's bad. Foolish. Preposterous even. No, you're wrong. Sans's small outfit inconsistencies may seem like oversights on the surface. However, it's clearly obvious that they actually represent the strange nature of his character. Don't believe me? Explain then how this beautiful skeleton can teleport at a moment's notice just because he feels like it. If he can do that, surely he can change his shoes? Yes, this is quite possibly a magnificently subtle detail foreshadowing what his abilities are, all hinted at with his shoes and shirt. Yeah, sometimes he has a shirt and sometimes it's just his ribcage. The shoe explanation applies here, a very meaningful and symbolic design. But I know the question you're asking now.
Why is his jacket blue?
Simple. The jacket is blue as it is symbolic of Sans's hidden nihilism. He feels nothing matters due to the timelines being reset for eternity, and as his life repeats, he has lost his spark and now feels blue all the time. The jacket is a deep and complex visualization of this idea. Sans didn't always look this way, though. He looked like this for an unstated amount of time, before Toby Fox and Temmie Chang decided that it was too good for the human race to witness in its full form, so they toned it down to only be perfect instead. Then Temmie whipped up this concept art that basically has the final design, but with the option of a visor due to a concept they had of him running a casino. This never made it into the final. Psych, it actually made it in the Xbox release of Undertale, and he's beautiful with it. Anyway, it's time for a dive into the most iconic thing about Sans. Come here.
Get closer. You in position?
Wonderful! Get dunked on, loser. The most iconic thing about Sans is his personality, which can't be discussed in a character design analysis.
Anyway, the blue eye.
The blue eye only appears when Sans reaches his maximum potential as a gamer, and he reaches 1% of his full power. He uses it to manipulate time, space, and bones, and every now and then, it also flashes yellow. Why yellow, you may be asking? Simple, actually. It's actually a clever reference to Undertale's yellow names that appear for enemies you can spare. In fact, if you discard yellow names in the ruins and replace them with pink ones, by the time you reach Sans, his eye will actually flash pink instead of yellow. Toby Fox and his details. Now, despite all I've covered, it's quite literally impossible to fathom just how little I've actually managed to say about Sans's character design. The depths you can plunge in order to fully comprehend it are so incomprehensible it would shatter the human mind to go even a fraction into studying it. Having said this, my brain is shattering right now. I'll deal with it later. Goodbye.